So this is where I think when I say if you want to look like an athlete, you got to train like an athlete because like the hallmark of their training is that it's multifaceted. So you can't just have one element developed and be a great athlete. Even if you look at someone as one dimensional, I'm not doing this saying this to put them down, but one dimensional as an arm wrestler, right? They could have grip strength and forearm strength and rotator cuff strength, to be able to actually turn somebody over. But if they have poor nutrition, poor sleep, poor recovery, they're likely gonna lose, especially because your neurological output in grip is directly correlated to your ability to recover. If you don't have more than one element developed, you're not going to be your best. So when people are looking, the general population is looking to become healthier and feel better, it's not gonna be one thing. First and foremost, I believe that getting on a training plan that prioritizes the building of muscle, so hypertrophy and strength building is gonna be really important because we are gonna, again, like I talked about before, you're going to naturally lose strength every passing decade, up to 8 to 10% per decade as you pass the age of 50. So you need to make sure that you are doing something to stave that off. You can dramatically slow that down by engaging in strength training and engaging in regular weight training with the purpose of trying to build muscle. But you have to do that. The brain ages. So having challenges to your balance, having challenges to your ability to maintain muscle recruitment, because that's again neurologically your neurons start to fire at a slower pace. You need to train these things, reactivity, reaction skills, again, balance drills. These are all little parts of things that people can do. I always remember seeing this old man. He had an obstacle course he built. I don't know if you ever saw this, but it was a video. He was like 89 years old, and he made this obstacle course, and he used to add every week or so, he'd add one more obstacle to his course, and he built it in his backyard. And it was like a balance beam and then a net that he had to climb and all these things. He used to run the obstacle course once a day.
Wow.
And he said that, like, he would try to find new ways to challenge his body so that he would keep his brain guessing as to what's next. And again, whether or not he was finding this thing to be something he didn't wanna do, maybe it was also feeding into his increases because of he was doing the things he hated to do.